Captioning people? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Excellent. So if you can go ahead and just mute yourself, and then we're going to get started in a few moments here.
Thank you.
Check, check.
Hello. Hi, you guys. Don't worry just yet. We're not starting just yet, but we see what a great problem to have. We're nearly running out of room. This is awesome. So many people want to celebrate with us. If there are seats, empty seats next to you, can you just raise your hand, give a little wave so that people can kind of fill in some of the seats next to you? Staff members, if you see non-staff that are standing, if you could please get up and give your seat to a non-staff member, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. There's a friendly, wonderful ladies from Sacramento saying, sit by me over here. We've got a seat over here by Laura. We've got some friendly seats right here, a whole row over here. All right, go ahead and fill in, you guys. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. It's not Michelle, so now we are starting. Fan of one in the back of the room. Thanks, Michelle. I am Paige Mazzoni. For those of you who don't know me, I am lucky enough to be the CEO of Canine Companions. Today is a wonderful day for all of us. This is the day where everything comes together. So for the staff here, it's the day that the vets who bring these dogs into the world get to see them. For breeder caretakers, they get to see their dogs graduate. Puppy raisers get to see. Kennel staff have taken care of these dogs. Trainers have trained them. Developments raise money to keep them going. Marketing's talked about them and taken their pictures. And of course, most importantly, our graduates come and you all get to see how your lives are going to start changing once you get home with these dogs. So thank you for being here. Thank you for entrusting us and trusting us to help you on this next step of your journey. We're excited. This is a day that is kind of the mission in action for all of us. Someone in the building said to me this morning, I need a graduation. It's one of those days. So for us, this is a wonderful day too. So thank you all for being here. We're really excited for you. We're here if you ever need us. And to all the puppy raisers and breeder caretakers and volunteers who are here, thank you for everything you do to make this possible. We so appreciate you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Margaret Slyke, the Executive Director of the Northwest Region.
Wow, this is maybe a record-breaking crowd. There are a lot of people here. Are there any people here that are on campus for the very first time? Raise your hand. Anyone here for the very first time? Nice. Welcome to campus. Welcome. As Paige said, my name's Margaret Slyke. I'm the Executive Director for the Northwest Region, and today we celebrate 10 new teams that are going to receive their dogs right in front of us, which is going to be super exciting. For those that don't know about Canine Companions, our mission is to create greater independence for adults, veterans, and children with disabilities by matching them with expertly trained dogs completely free of charge. So January is a time when we look back at the year that just ended and look forward to the possibility of what is to come. As we look back, we realize how grateful we are for all of the help that we have received in making miracles happen. Nationally, Canine Companions placed 367 dogs in 2019. And 96 of those teams were formed right here on the Schultz campus in the Northwest region. Also in the Northwest region, a milestone for us was program staff completed over 430 in-person follow-up visits with our graduates to make sure that they continue with the successful partnerships once they leave here on graduation day. And that is a huge amount of work we're very proud of. We also, on the Gene and Schultz campus, opened a new training building to help veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, and we had over 100 people on campus about a month ago celebrating with the ribbon cutting, and we're extremely proud of the program and the building, and that was a milestone for us in 2019. We also had a banner year in the Northwest region for our fundraising events, and we're able to raise $800,000 through our fundraising events to help fund our mission, which was a new record for us as well. Yeah. None of these accomplishments and milestones would be possible without the volunteers, the National Board of Directors, our Northwest Regional Board of Directors, our puppy raisers, our donors, staff, graduates who help all the time. Each of these people helps us every single step of the way, and we're extremely grateful for all of the work that the entire Canine Companions family puts in for us to be able to reach these milestones. So now we look ahead in the new year, and in front of us today, there are 10 people who are going to discover new possibilities of what's to come for the new year and beyond. We have 5 new skilled companion teams. Their new partner is going to create greater independence and become a social bridge. They will help make every day easier by picking up dropped items, helping them with daily tasks, and being by their side for doctor's appointments. For our facility teams, their new teammate will help them in their professional careers. This includes assisting children in both educational and hospital settings and making it easier for children who have witnessed or been victim of a crime to tell their story. In addition, our new facility dogs will make physical therapy easier and more motivating, often reducing treatment time. We look forward to celebrating these new possibilities with each of you, and we are excited to welcome our first class of 2020. So now, please turn your attention to a video, and you'll learn a little bit more about the team training experience and our students here today. Thank you.
Jackie will be an awesome friend and a faithful partner. Thank you so much, Canine Companions for Independence. People will see not my disability, but the good dog. I am looking forward to Snuggles and playing fetch.
This dog is really going to make a big difference for her in the social situation.
Molly will let me walk faster and longer distances in San Francisco.
Java will provide love and acceptance for every student in the classroom.
Maybe will help decrease anxiety and increase a child's ability to cope with the hospital. Bring motivation and interaction to patients to help them heal.
She will increase my capacity to love others even more. Maestro teaches responsibility and accountability to my students in our classroom.
We almost got to watch it twice. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christina Gelkin. I'm the Northwest Region Training Manager. It was my pleasure, along with my fellow instructors Margaret Peterson and Kim Mizia, to teach the very first class of 2020. Woo! Thanks, Michelle. Over the last 2 weeks, these 10 teams brought canine companions into the new decade with dedication, enthusiasm, and a good dose of humor. On day 1, they started out unsurely commanding Carpet Dog, Fluffy sit, and just 2 weeks later, they have mastered the art of over 40 different commands. It's now time to celebrate these wonderful teams. We're going to begin with our skill companions. Team Janani, will you join me up front? You guys can come right over here. Janani has been placed with successor skill companion Abby, a female lab golden cross. Janani is an active young teenager who enjoys taking walks, reading, traveling, and listening to music. Janani and her family came to team training hoping to find a dog that was playful and attentive to Janani, and Abby fit that bill perfectly. Abby enjoys learning new commands, playing, and snuggling, and is a foodie just like the rest of the family. In Janani's own words, Abby will be my awesome friend and playful partner. We've loved watching Janani and Abby share snuggles and kisses during team training, and we can't wait to watch their bond grow even more. Abby is being presented today by her puppy raisers, Madeline and Natalie Bashaw from Moscow, Idaho. Abby was the first puppy they raised, and they're currently working on number 2. Congratulations, successor skill companion team Janani and Abby. Team Ricky, would you please join me up front? Ricky has been placed with successor skill companion dog Brick, a male lab golden cross. No strangers to canine companions, Ricky and his family came to team training looking for a successor dog to help Ricky pick up dropped items, open doors, and increase his overall independence. Ricky enjoys watching a variety of sports, go Seahawks, bowling, and is an oldies music buff. He was hoping to find a dog that would be affectionate and playful, but also know when it's time to work, and Brick proved to be the perfect match. Team Bricky, as they were affectionately referred to during Dog Olympics, is looking forward to attending their local chapter events, and we know they will continue being outstanding ambassadors for canine companions. Brick was raised by Marty Sullivan and Daisy Lord in Woodinville, Washington, and is being presented today by Marty. Brick is the 5th dog they raised. Congratulations, successor skill companion team, Ricky and Brick. Team Vicky, can you join us up front? Victoria has been placed with skill companion team Napoleon, a male lab golden cross. To be able to convey what a strong and dedicated team this is, Angela and Victoria have given us permission to share a small part of their story. 7 years ago, Vicky had a double brain aneurysm. After 6 months of rehabilitation, more than 3.5 years of being nonverbal, and 5 years of using a wheelchair, with the help of her daughter Angela, Vicky is now able to communicate verbally and walk with assistance. On the first day of class, Angela and Victoria shared that their New Year's resolution was to cross the finish line of Beta Breakers this summer. Woo! After learning about canine companions from friends, they soon realized that a skill companion would help them achieve their goals and provide a constant and loving companion. Victoria was matched with the most loving and wiggly dog, Napoleon. The team said it best when they described Napoleon as pure perfection, pretty much. We've loved getting to see Napoleon and Victoria's bond grow throughout team training and are looking forward to hearing all about them crossing that finish line together. Napoleon is being presented today by his puppy raiser, Esther Nelson of Novato, California. He was the second puppy she raised. Congratulations, Skill Companion Team Victoria and Napoleon. I'd like to invite Noah and Paul up front, please. Noah is a fun-loving young man who brought a lightness and warmth to the classroom. His dad, Paul, kept the class laughing and was a steady, competent handler throughout the past 2 weeks. Coming to team training for a successor dog can be an overwhelming experience, but Noah handled it with grace, and it has been so much fun to watch him bond with his new companion, Newman IV, a Lab Golden Cross. Newman will act as a social bridge in public for Noah and will also help with transitions, making it much easier for him to be an active part in his community. And Newman seems quite pleased to have been matched with a young man who will spend lots of time playing his absolute favorite game, fetch, with just about any type of ball he can get his mouth on. Newman is being presented today by his puppy raiser, Carol and Jane Weinstein from Scotts Valley, California. Newman is the third puppy they raised. They're working on number 4. Congratulations, Successor Skill Companion Team, Noah and Newman. All right. Up next, I'd like to invite Jeremiah and his parents to the center. Jeremiah is a kind, gentle young man who is a pleasure to have in class. He was always ready to cheer on his fellow classmates and instructors with endless high fives and a positive attitude. Jeremiah is graduating today with Pebbles III, a Lab Golden Cross. From the very first time they interacted in class for a snuggle session, it was clear that Jeremiah and Pebbles would be fast friends. Pebbles couldn't help but roll over in complete joy when interacting with Jeremiah, and we have the adorable photos to prove it. I think you probably saw some of them. Jeremiah and his parents are very involved in their church, and they look forward to incorporating Pebbles into their routine of greeting fellow members as they arrive for worship. Pebbles will also serve as a social bridge for Jeremiah in public, and we can't wait to see what adventures they find together. Presenting Pebbles today are her puppy raisers, Srilata and Shasta Suresh from San Mateo, California. Pebbles is the first puppy they raised. Congratulations, Successor Skill Companion Team, Jeremiah and Pebbles. To present the facility teams, I'd like to now invite fellow instructor Margaret Peterson to the stage.
Thank you, Christina. All right, I would like to ask Kat to please join me up front. Kat teaches at a local high school in the special education department with students that have a wide variety of disabilities. When Kat was a student teacher, at the beginning of her career, she had the opportunity to work with a service dog. Ever since then, it has been her goal to have a facility dog. We're glad to have made that goal a reality with Java, a Lab Golden Cross. Kat says that Java will encourage participation and a positive learning environment in her classroom, and most importantly, will accept and love her students for who they are. These two have already started the beginning of a beautiful working relationship, and we can't wait to hear about all the fun they have in the classroom together. Java is being presented today by her puppy raiser, Heather Fiak, and Lee Hardwick of Eureka, California. Java is the first puppy that she has raised. Congratulations, facility team, Kat and Java. Kathy, will you please come join me up front? Kathy has been matched with Jordi, a female lab golden cross. Kathy is a familiar face here at the Northwest region of Canine Companions. She's been a longtime volunteer raising puppies. She's been a breeder caretaker, as well as chaired and co-chaired several Sit, Stay, Sparkle Santa Rosa Gala events. Today, she's adding the title of Facility Dog Graduate to that list. Kathy will be taking Jordi to work at a local hospital to comfort patients with a visit on their bed or a full-out snuggle while they're recovering from surgery. Also, Jordi will be used to encourage others to ambulate and stretch in new ways as they're getting ready to go home. Kathy has already been impressed by how well Jordi has fit in her home environment from the very, very beginning. Jordi was raised by Karen Riggs of Fair Oaks, California. Jordi is her second puppy, and she is working on number 3. Congratulations, facility team, Kathy and Jordi. Next, I'd like to invite Kelly up to the front. Kelly is a senior attorney at the prosecutor's office in Washington and will utilize her new companion in her work with victims of crime who are navigating the justice system. Kelly came to class hoping for an affectionate, mellow dog who would be able to comfort her clients as they go through interviews and court proceedings. Enter Lovely, a lab golden cross who is more than up for the task. Kelly and Lovely complement each other very well with their quiet but sweet personalities, and they truly will give the phrase partners in crime new meaning as they begin their work together in Washington. Lovely was raised by Dottie Johnson from Sandpoint, Idaho, who unfortunately could not be with us today. But Lovely was the first puppy that Dottie raised. Presenting Lovely today is Lissa Kennedy. She's one of our kennel technicians and co-breeder caretaker of Lovely's mother. Congratulations, facility team, Kelly and Lovely. Kristen, will you come join me up front? Kristen has been matched with Maestro, a male lab golden cross. Kristen works as an education specialist in a busy classroom of young students. She describes her classroom as a slightly chaotic environment where the students keep you on your toes. Kristen looks forward to the calming presence Maestro will bring to her special education classroom, especially when he does that cover command or visit with that big handsome head of his. Maestro will also help her students with transitions, for example, carrying a lunchbox to go to the lunchroom. Maestro has already bonded with Kristen, as demonstrated during one of our field trips. We were practicing the ADI test, and during the leave the dog portion, Maestro stayed in his nice down while Kristen walked away out of sight for about 10 seconds. As soon as she came around the corner back into sight, he stayed in his down, as he was supposed to, but he couldn't control his tail that was wagging like he had not seen her for days. Maestro was raised by Kyla and Carissa Mayer of Montlake Terrace, Washington. Maestro was Kyla's 4th puppy and Carissa's 1st. Congratulations, facility team, Kristen and Maestro. Lastly, I would like Ginger to please come up front. Ginger works as a certified child life specialist at a hospital in Sacramento. Ginger first heard of Canine Companions for Independence while working as a child life intern at a hospital that had 3 facility dogs from Canine Companions. Since then, she started dreaming and planning on how to incorporate a facility dog into her career. She's very excited that ZB has now entered the picture. ZB is an eager, fluffy boy who enjoys snuggles and playing fetch. Having ZB in the hospital will increase children's ability to cope with stressful situations, including preparing for medical procedures and learning of their diagnosis. In Ginger's words, he will normalize the environment and decrease anxiety. ZB was raised by Coffee Creek Correctional Facility of Wilson, Oregon, and was the second puppy socialized by Patty Hall of Gladstone, Oregon. Patty is here to present ZB today. Congratulations, facility team, Ginger and ZB. Next up, we get to hear from our class speaker. So Rory, if you would join me up front. Rory is not only a brand new facilitator for a skilled companion team, but also a service dog handler himself, and has some words to share with us.
Hi there. Just briefly before I start, I just want to let you know when they asked for somebody to be a class speaker, the class just went silent. And Noah, he broke the silence. He said, "I'll do it. Let me do it. I can do it." And so I think the whole class was kind of relieved that somebody volunteered. So I just like to say, Noah, you're our honorary class speaker. Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for attending today's graduation ceremony. My name is Roy Crookshank, but I feel more like Fluffy, the dog, I can't remember his name, but he was the training dog, the carpet dog. Yeah. So it is my honor to speak on behalf of my fellow teammates and the instructor staff that brought us together here on this very special day. To begin, this has been a journey with my family and canine companions. We started this journey back in 2008, May of 2008, as a skilled companion team with Cookie 2. Cookie was a blessing for Ricky. With the help of Cookie, life went from awkward social situations to easy interactions with others. The changes we saw in Ricky were definitely positive, and we feel life-changing. Cookie made a difference in Ricky's life, and now we are here as a successor skilled companion team with Ricky's new companion, Brick the second. Brick will continue this journey with Rick, Libby, myself, and canine companions. We are so blessed with this relationship and receiving Brick into our family. This day is a great accomplishment, not only for us, but also for our skilled companion and facility team classmates. They all have a story that has brought them here. Some of them are like us, who are continuing their journey, and there are some who are beginning their journey with canine companions. 2 weeks ago, we met as strangers. Today, we are a team that has developed personal relationships and have become friends. This would not have happened without canine companions. Canine companions developed a community that brought us together and provided an atmosphere, a safe atmosphere for us to learn and to become a team. So one of the things that I've learned is that these service animals make a difference not only in our lives, but allow us to reach out and make a difference in others' lives also. I cannot emphasize enough how great this relationship with canine companions is and how wonderful this journey has been. I'd like to congratulate my fellow teammates. This last 2 weeks has been physically and emotionally demanding. You had to push yourself to the outer limits and out of your comfort zone, and you persevere. Each and every one of you are awesome. So, we, the graduate team, would like to thank the instructor staff. You were professional and we just couldn't have done it without you. We also would like to thank the assistant instructors, the breeders, the puppy raisers, Augie, wherever he's at. There you are, Augie. The volunteer staff that made us our meals and kept us nourished all through this whole 2 weeks. It was wonderful. So also thanks to the complete Canine Companion staff that made this possible. And we just are so grateful and thankful. You're awesome too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your words. We really appreciate it. Thank you. With that, this is the closing of our graduation ceremony. I just wanted to say thank you again to each and every person that's here with us today. You truly are a part of our family, and we really appreciate you taking time on your Friday to come out and to see the miracles that are happening and the greater independence that's being created with these dogs that we all truly love. So thank you very much. I also wanted to remind the graduates that there are pictures outside. And for everyone else, we have some refreshments, so we hope that you stick around and enjoy and getting to know each other a little bit better with some cookies and lemonade, I think is maybe what we have. And as puppy raisers and graduates,